March 2016, and I'm out here to look at this project that I've shown you a couple of times over the past year or more. I showed you this project when I first came out on site here, and there was nothing other than the existing buildings that I had to add on to. So this had to be a very economical utilitarian school, and a very difficult site with multiple buildings, multiple add-ons, and then my problem was I somehow had to tie into this sort of building and look like it was part of the existing school, and deal with multiple changes in floor elevation and have similar types of wall finish and so on. So it was quite a puzzle to figure this one out. I'm up on the roof here, pretty close to the position I was that I showed you at the beginning of this project, and where I'm standing in what would now be part of the old courtyard. You can see the building behind me there, the new building, and if I turn this way you can see the existing building behind me over there too. So when I first came out here and showed you the video, I climbed up onto this roof, walked over to this area here, and looked down into this whole area, which was a courtyard. So this was where I had the problem of this building being added on over there, being added on with the gym, with an odd-shaped courtyard area, with an old building down there that I had to add on to, another old building down here where the cafeteria is now, that I also had to, or that one had to be demolished. And I had different floor elevations in this particular building. The floor elevation in here, where it comes to that outside door under the roof there that joins onto my building, is one elevation. When you come through the same building, you go through this add-on, you come out that door, it's another elevation. Then the classroom wing there, that existing wing, is a different elevation. The gym is lower at another elevation, and then the old dining room, which we're turning into a music room behind that AC unit over there, you can just see it sticking up, was another different floor elevation lower than the gym. So it was a major puzzle to sort out, and these junctions here were very difficult to resolve, because again I had multiple building types joining together and needing to have an expansion joint that runs all the way around here, comes down and runs all the way around this building, round there and to that point over there. And I kept the parapet walls here all consistent all the way around the building. So it was quite a puzzle to sort out, and then the problem was, how do I drain this area of the existing roof? Thankfully though, everything seems to have worked out pretty well, and everything is working, and looks like it's going to be a very utilitarian but a very successful project. I think it will. So I'm looking from the top of the ladder on the parapet wall between the classroom area of the building and the cafeteria and stage. You have to have a bit of a head for heights as an architect too. You can see my shadow down there on this ladder. Sometimes I get a little nervous on some of the places I've had to climb, but you have to be able to climb on roofs like this. So if you don't have a head for heights, you also might find it's not really a career for you, because you have to be able to get up on a roof like this of a building you've designed, to review it, to take a look, to answer questions and so on. There comes from the existing school, and there's a slight change in elevation here where I get us down to the main elevation of this corridor. And then this corridor here is the main cross circulation on the bottom end of the building between classrooms over here and restrooms, cafeteria, stage, and stage for performances and things like that, and kitchen and what have you over there. So if I come through here, this is the cafeteria. Basically we refer to this as a cafetorium because it's used as an auditorium and a cafeteria. the stage. I tried to do something a little more interesting with the roof here to get some clear story lighting into the room and to make the ceiling a little more interesting, and I think it's come out pretty well. And then this is the kitchen, still in the process of having all of the equipment installed. Our drawings over here, food service equipment. And this area will be the serving lines for the kids. This is the corridor at an intermediate level, leading up through the doorway there. That's the building you saw from the roof with the metal roof from the video I took a little while ago. There's a slight elevation change ahead there too to deal with the difference in floor elevation. And then looking back here, this is the main cross corridor at the south end of the building again, between the classrooms and the louder cafeteria area, art in here, and a floor to ceiling wall here where they can pin student artwork. So overall I chose the light fixtures up there, the circular fixtures ahead, and overall it seems to be coming out pretty nicely. The red is a little bit bright for me. I don't particularly like that. I wouldn't have chosen that, but anyway, other than that, I think it's looking quite nice.